comes out with his backpack, and I'm guessing that when he sees me, it's on site.
We about to have fun, you know summer just begun. Party all night until we see the sun. Call up the plug, roll the 3-5 in the blunt. Outside, you know it's gonna be a vibe. Get your camera phone, start the Instagram live.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. What's up, YouTube tube? Welcome back. Okay, so today we're back with another story time. But first, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit that little bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And make sure to follow my socials, because you know we're locked in, we're fam here, so you gotta make sure you stay up to date. And you know, if you want to see what I be doing and what I be up to in my day-to-day, then my socials are definitely the place to get the spill, get the deets. So as you guys can tell by the title of the video, this is a video where I almost had to put my paws on a special ed kid.
Oh, you want to get fucked up. You want to get...
Oh my god, I'm laughing, but it's not funny, bro. Okay, first of all, disclaimer, I have nothing against the special ed community. I don't condone bullying. I don't condone making fun of people, you know, with disabilities or whatever, whether it's mental or physical. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. That's how I be feeling. Like, I'm not that type of person. But, you know, sometimes stuff happens for us. Okay, so let's just get into the video. So this story time takes place in the 4th grade. This is definitely a throwback. I haven't thought about this story in a long ass time. Also, you guys like the makeup. I always stop in the middle of my stories to like show you guys how tea I am, how tea the outfit is, how tea the hair is, how tea the makeup is.
I'm just some real fine shit.
Okay, so basically in the 4th grade we had 2 classes. We had reading, we had math. I'm pretty sure in the 4th grade we had reading first, then math. I'm pretty sure it was like the same kids. So the kids you had in your reading class, you would also have them in your math class, because they would just like switch. So it would be like 2 sets and then they would just switch after lunch. So in this class, in my reading and math class, there was a kid, we're gonna name him Backpack. So Backpack was in our class, and he, you know, he was special ed. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Maybe he had like autism. I don't know. He definitely had anger issues. Backpack had anger issues. I do know that in my reading class, they did have to like segregate him away from the rest of the students. I'm being dramatic. The teacher ended up putting his desk right by the teacher's desk, because I guess he wasn't getting along with other students, or he wanted to keep an eye on him, or maybe for extra help. But his desk was like just right by the teachers, while the rest of us were just sitting normally. You know, he had anger issues. Like, he would get frustrated easily. He didn't really like get along with other kids. He was actually a new student. When the school year started, he wasn't in our class, and he like transferred in like the middle of the year. The teacher did give us like a, you know how sometimes when they have like a new student, or like maybe like a troublesome student, they'll give like a, like basically like a, hey, you know, there's a new kid coming, this kid is da-da-da, you guys have to be nice to him, you know, just chill out a bit, whatever. Honestly, thinking back about it, I'm pretty sure our teacher made some comments, like, because the teacher was cool, like he was a jokester or whatever, so I think he made some sly comments about like, you know, guys, just don't be mean to him, basically. And you know, it wasn't a big deal. We were kids, so we're just like, okay. I don't remember anyone in particular being mean to him. You know, people probably just like naturally like didn't really like have him as a friend because of the circumstance, just saying. That's the introduction to Backpack. So one day We went into the math class. My math teacher was mean as, like, she was a mean lady. Like, looking back on it, honestly, like, I wouldn't say she was mean to the point where now it would be like something that I'm still like, oh no, I don't fuck with that lady. But like during that time when I was a 4th grader, I was like, this lady is mean, bro. She ran a very strict class. She was an older white woman, always had her hair in a little ponytail, like, and you couldn't use the bathroom. She did teach like a good math class, like, you know, it wasn't nothing crazy, but you know, she was mean. In the beginning of our class, the homework that we had from like the previous day, like the night before, that was due that afternoon, we basically would check it. And how we would check it is that you pull out your homework and you like swap it with the person who's next to you. Sometimes we would swap it multiple times if it was like a test or something, but usually it's just the person who is next to you. For some reason this day I end up sitting next to Backpack. I don't know why, like I really don't, like really I don't. Mind you, I had never talked to Backpack before because I don't have no reason to like talk to him. But I happened to sit next to him and, you know, the teacher told me to grade his homework. So I swapped homework with him. I don't know if he got my homework or he ends up having to swap with someone else. I'm not sure. But I have his homework. So the teacher obviously goes one by one. Oh, this is the answer for this question. This is the answer for that question. And, you know, you just grade it. Like, you take out a pen and you grade it. I'm grading his paper. Man is getting everything wrong, which is, you know, fine. Like, we all been there, but like, he's getting everything wrong. And not only is he getting everything wrong, but he's going back and forth with the teacher. He's like, oh no, that's not true. This, that, and the dirt. No, you're lying. Da, da, da. She's a math teacher and she's kind of like mean. So she's like,
V, I did not see her on the sheet. If 2 + 2 is 4, right? And 5 + 5 is 10. Okay. What the fuck is this? I didn't see.
No, like, you're wrong. Like, this is the math for it. Like, whatever. Like, you know, just pipe down. Like, I know what I'm doing. This is my job. And he's basically just not having it. And he's upset because he's getting everything wrong. And I'm grading his paper. So I'm wrong. One thing leads to another. I think I put the grade at the top or whatever have you, bro. This man ends up getting up from his seat and basically trying to take the paper from me. And the teacher tells me not to give him the paper. So me, I kind of get up from my seat and I'm like, you know, I'm getting up out my desk looking at him like kind of walking around the desk, like trying to like not let him like get the paper. And he's like kind of like chasing me. It wasn't like a full on chase throughout the classroom.
Get on the ground. It's really good. You fast, bro, but you ain't fast enough.
But it was like a little bit of a scene where everyone else is sitting down and there's like a commotion with me, him, and the teacher. So the teacher, obviously, she's telling him to like sit down, like, you know, you're doing too much. Like, if you don't behave, like, I'm gonna get security, whatever. This man ends up snatching the paper from me. He snatches the paper from me. I'm offended. I'm like, how dare you?
Say goodbye.
I had a job and a duty to serve to not let you get this paper. You just snatched it from me, like, the freak. Also, by the way, when I was in elementary school, your girl had an attitude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I told you guys I have, from the last story time, I have a little bit of anger issues. They may have started from a young age, potentially. Like, when I was in elementary school, okay, first of all, I'm not gonna say anger issues to the point where I'm crashing out on people left and right. I'm saying I'm chill, but the second you provoke me or the second you start like doing some odd and unusual shit, like, don't expect me to just be like cool, calm, and collected about it. Like, your girl will really like low-key crash the fuck out if you try me like that. And I'm not like afraid to like back down to anyone. Like, I have a whole nother story of me crashing out in Spanish class and cursing this man out because of whatever the freak, and I will tell that on the channel. But, you know, also like drop a comment, bro, engage with my video, the freak. Let me know if you want to see that story. That's the type of person I am. So even though Backpack is special ed, I don't really care at the time. Like, I don't care, you know, I wasn't going out of my way to like make his life harder or whatever, but I don't care about the fact that he's like whatever at the time. I'm offended, but I don't do nothing. I'm just like, all right, like whatever. And I think he ends up like going up to her, and maybe somehow she ends up getting his paper, and she gives him a big fat F on his paper because, you know, before maybe he got like 10 out of 15 questions wrong. Now just because the whole scene that he's causing, he's getting an F. He's trying to like snatch it from her. They end up getting into a tussle, okay? He's end up like grabbing at her clothes, you know, like trying to like not like swing, but like he's like, nah, like give me my paper bag, like nah, he's crashing out. So the teacher, she's, you know, she like kind of pushing him, whatever. She gets to pressing that little button that calls security and stuff like that. And security ends up coming and escorting him out the classroom. So, you know, you guys can kind of see like how Backpack was. Like, man had anger issues. Like, man wasn't really about it. Like, man, if you told him he was wrong, basically, man was ready to crash out.
Somebody better start talking right now before I start screaming.
One day, I end up talking to him while we're walking down the hallway. I know we had just came back from lunch. I don't really remember how I end up talking to him. I don't remember how the conversation started, but essentially it ends up on McDonald's, and he basically tells me that, you know, he always eats McDonald's, like his mom always gets him McDonald's. And I don't know if I said, oh, McDonald's wasn't healthy, or he said that it was, like, unprovoked. But basically when he said that like McDonald's is healthy, I said that he was wrong, because it's not. And then he basically was like, oh, so you're calling my mom a liar, like, basically. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, like, essentially, like, if you're really, like, asking me what it is for real, like, yeah. I'm like, I'm not trying to call your mom a liar, but McDonald's isn't healthy. So if she's telling you that McDonald's is healthy, then she's lying to you.
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch. I don't know who that hoe is.
He gets mad, okay? He gets mad. He had basically threatened to like do something to me. So he was basically like, oh, if you keep saying that my mom is wrong or whatever, I got something for you, basically, essentially what he told me. And we're about to go out for recess. So we're all like putting our book bags, like we come to put our book bags in the classroom and then like leave out to recess. So, you know, we come, we put our book bags, whatever. He basically tell me he got something for me, and then I'm thinking like the fuck, like, what do you have for me? Like, what could you possibly have for me? I'm thinking he's bluffing. I'm not scared of him or whatever. So we all line up to like go outside. Like, we all go outside. Like, basically this is the door. You go outside, and then we're all lined up right here because the teacher, you know, they want to make sure all of us are like orderly and like whatever before we get to go to recess. There's like the teacher, I think this day, well, I know that this day the teacher, her daughter had came to visit, and her daughter is like old enough to be like a substitute teacher. So she's an adult basically. And, you know, whatever, other staff members were there or whatever. So I'm in line, whatever, probably talking to a friend or something, and he comes out with his backpack. And I'm guessing that when he sees me, it's on site.
Not mine, this bitch for us. The gang is what I trust.
Immediately. So apparently his plan was that he was going to try to bop my shit with his backpack. Oh wait, I didn't give a description to backpack. Backpack was I'm guessing some type of Latino, some type of Spanish. You know, in my school there is mainly Hispanic and white people, like white kids. So I'm guessing he was some type of Spanish. He had like darker skin. Like, it wasn't like dark like me, but like darker than an average Spanish person. So he had darker skin, like almost like a caramel or something like that, but like a little bit darker than that. And he was, you know, shorter, like he was probably like my height or slightly taller. I'm 5'2", and he was chubby. He had black hair, whatever. That was him. He comes outside and he basically charges at me. When he charges at me, I'm pretty sure that one of the teachers ends up seeing and then like getting in between him and me. So when the teacher gets in between, he goes around. When, you know, when that happens, obviously like the teachers, they start communicating about the situation or what's going on, and another teacher goes, he's coming around. So basically, essentially, they're starting to form a little circle, and they're starting to form a little circle around me, cause man's locked in on me. Oh no.
Say something to me. You recording me?
When I say man's locked in on me, he has his backpack. He's, you know, screaming, yeah, I'm gonna hit you, like, nah, cause she whatever. I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck?
I said, damn, bitch. What?
Like, this man was being so for real. Like, this man actually was trying to like make me. Now there's a circle of teachers and staff. Any adult that was outside is forming this circle around me. This is so dramatic, bro. This is so dramatic. He's coming, like, trying to like find a blind spot or find an opening in the circle so he can come and hit me. Mind you, he's running around the circle with a backpack. He's out of breath, whatever. I'm in the circle, nah, boo boo. I didn't say all of that. I was just loser. When I do that to him, the teacher's daughter sees me and she's like, oh, Saab, you're provoking him. Like, don't do that. Like, you know, the situation's already bad enough. So essentially, security comes, they escort him off. But yeah, honestly, that was basically it. Like, after that, they had escort him out. I think he ended up like either getting kicked out or transferring again, because he did not like graduate with us or anything. Like, he didn't last that long in the school year, honestly. But that was basically the story. Like, you know, I don't have no grudges against him, obviously. Like, that was some kid shit, you know. But that was just, it was kind of crazy. I really wasn't expecting that when, you know, he said that. I wasn't expecting him to try to come out and attack me, bro. Like, I wasn't expecting all of that. But yeah, so this is a shorter one. I have a job fair today. That's why I'm dressed all like pristine and stuff like that. So I do have to like be there within a few minutes and stuff like that. So I just wanted to record a quick story time before I had to go. And I also woke up late and I didn't have time to properly prepare a story for you. My apologies. I hope you guys still enjoy the video. I definitely have more story times for you, so stay tuned. Let me know what you thought in the comments. You think I was right? You think I was wrong? Even though I didn't do nothing wrong and I know I wasn't wrong, but what do you think? Let me know. And make sure to follow my socials, of course. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know, stay tuned for new videos. I post once a week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.